Today is going to be Brianna, and she's going to go over the boat specific regulations once we get settled in on board. So we've got a party of 5 for you folks, alright, and a party of 4. So everybody just watch your step and follow me. Just kidding.
Okay guys, I'm already here in the Elkhorn Safari here in Monterey, California. So it's gonna be fun, guys. So this is the beauty down here, and I proceed now. It's gonna be a fun day, guys. So ito yung sasakyan namin, guys. Ito, pontoon boat na to. It looks fun. Okay guys, pasok na tayo dito sa boat. It's gonna be fun eh. Dito na lang ako sa likod.
Rising, but it's not going to rise too dramatically while we're out there. So we'll still get to see a lot of the exposure of the eelgrass beds, but also it's going to draw a lot of activity into the center channel of the slough where we'll be going today. We'll see plenty of sea otters and harbor seals and birds if that is something of your liking here. Since it is a springtime, we have a lot of clubs out there as well. We got harbor seal clubs and sea otter clubs to get a good chance to look at. Of course, throughout the course today, if you guys have any questions or are curious about anything at all, please let me know and I'll be happy to answer.
Look at this, it's so fun. Look at this, sea goddess, watch. Yes, we're leaving now, guys, in the pier.
And it's located right here because its backyard is the Monterey submarine canyon. It's quite a large canyon. It's actually as big as the Grand Canyon. It's about 248 miles long with its deepest point reaching down to about 2 miles. So there's a lot of research going on here just in the Monterey Bay alone.
Wow, amazing. It's so much fun here, guys. Look at this. Kahit mainit, tingnan mo yung temperature, mainit, pero malamig pa rin dito. Mga sea lions na. Okay. We're waiting for the sea lions.
These are California sea lions.
Oh, there. Wow. Come on, one more time.
It's a sea lion. They're splashing.
Come on,
around.
where are you? Hey friend, come out
These
again.
guys have really large front flippers. This guy on the dock here, he's able to hold himself up quite well with. Yeah. They also have this really rotating pelvic girdle, so when they're able to move very efficiently on land just as well as the water.
Sea lions daw, guys. Ayan, nagpahinga sila.
A majority of the individuals that you see here in the harbor
I think
are
they're sleeping.
males. The females tend to spend their time year-round down in the rookery sites, which is in the Channel Islands, or up north of us here up on Año Nuevo Island as well. And the reason for that is once these females become of breeding age, they are either pregnant or nursing a pup throughout the year. They don't really got time to be traveling like these males do.
dito, 11 lang kami dito sa isang boat. And may mga, I think photographer ito siya, professional photographer. And then may mga kadalasan mga may edad na. Pero tayong mga middle age or mga bata-bata pa, this is time for you guys to enjoy life. I could not imagine the temperature of the water down here. It's even cold above the surface, so much more in the water. It's really cold. Nandito ako sa likod guys, so I have all the space to move around. So I'm here. Look at this boat down here. I think these are fishing boats here. Yeah, fishing boats, and some are charter boats for some kind of safari. Look at this guys, so much fun. I mean, I didn't realize that you know, this kind of safari is really so much fun. You can spend this on your off days, the whole day if you want.
Being swimmers than they are to fly like most other birds. These guys have adapted very heavy bodies and feathers that can get wet to help reduce the buoyancy in the water. But that means when they want to get back up to these posts here, they're going to have to gather a lot of momentum to do so. You'll see some individuals having to take a pretty big lap around this harbor just to make it back up there, and sometimes they don't always stick to landing. I did see a couple of individuals have a mouthful of vegetation as they were making their way back up to these posts here. So they are in the start of their breeding season here pretty soon. And those are specifically the males gathering the nesting material and hauling it up to the female. And she'll build the nest together. And then they cement it down using their droppings, which is why it gets very smelly midway into this breeding season here. But it's a really good way to help with the incubation. So that decomposing material mixed with their droppings, this nest serves as a compost bin. It's generating heat, so these eggs are always kept warm. And it is very difficult to tell males and females apart since they both develop breeding plumage. This will consist of these white bristles on the side of their head and on their back, as well as a very bright blue throat pouch. It's a good way to identify these guys apart from the other two species that we commonly see here. Of course, any other time throughout the year they don't possess that breeding plumage, they just simply have this white patch on their chin. So we also see double-crested cormorants here, which we'll probably get a good look at them in the slough, as well as the larger cormorant. Smaller of the other two.
These guys are going for whale watching. Look, that's kind of fun. This big boat and kayaking, because one small mistake down there, you're gonna be dipping into the water. The water is so cold. So I just stay put here. Elkhorn Slough Safari.
Got a really bright orange throat pouch.
I look at the others, see others.
As we make our way under the Highway 1 bridge, we'll officially be entering into the Elkhorn Slough. And right away I see a lot of activity going on our right-hand side here. We got one otter resting in eelgrass beds. A lot of little sandpipers probing at the eelgrass, grabbing any small insects they can find. is typically what an otter's day consists of. They spend a good portion of their day resting, as we see here. They'll also spend a good portion grooming, as that individual's doing up to the left here. And then they'll also be finding something to eat.
Yan ang
That
sea
typically
otter
does
type.
go in a pattern. They'll start off with finding something to eat until they're nice and full. Then they'll
Yan ang
switch over
sea
to
otter
grooming their
style.
coats, and then finally pick a spot, preferably in some eelgrass here, to rest in. Then when they're hungry again, they'll wake up and that cycle repeats. And saltmarsh?
Yeah. I think I've seen at least like 6 pairs of full babies here. So they're gonna. Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 more up in the sky at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's a marbled godwit. This really orangish colored shorebird. Yeah, they're one of my favorite birds. They have this two-tone bill, which is one of those easy ways to identify them because their coloration looks kind of similar to that of a local but the bill shapes are typically a lot different, and that's another reason to identify them by it. You'll typically see godwits hang around ponds. I think that's what's an individual there next to it. That has that really brightly colored orange bill. It has a white patch on the back of its head. So that's the male, and then next to next to one another. Otters do group up together in groups called rats, but they do that as a safety and numbers strategy, as a defense mechanism. But when we see pairs out here in the slough, it's most likely going to be a mom and pup pair. But we also get boarding pairs out here as well that last about a couple of days. Out here, nothing too river otters kind of hang out in pods with families, whereas river otters, but sea otters, got a harbor seal floating right over this group here. Sticky now, but it's a So harbor seals are kind of little pups out here. It's a very short window to see mom and pup pairs of harbor seals out here, just because harbor seals don't 4 to 6 Got another mom and pup harbor seals up on the mud at about 10 o'clock. There's just the only 2 up there, the little pups moving around. Little one wiggling up by the
baby. Seashells nagsasunbathing. Kasi marami din mga ibon doon.
Those are double crested. Grass here, and it is the otters that we have to thank for that. Otters are what you call a keystone species, so they're going to have a disproportionately larger impact on their ecosystem than any species here. And the way that works here in the slough is that these guys are feeding on another mob and pup here. Alone here on the concrete. No birds of prey predate on the harbor unless they're already deceased. When you exit the harbor, the submarine canyon actually starts infiltrating, so it gets very deep really quickly right off the shore. So that's why these harbor seals we have about 4% of the entire population that
Yan yung otters. Oh. See other is
That's a big reason that they added the soil there was to help combat sea level rise, because these marshes are projected to sink in the next 50 years. Those parts of their body are actually not as thick, so they're pretty extreme for them if they keep those in the water for a long period of time. Any chance that these guys get, they're going to want to keep those parts of their bodies out of the water as much as possible. This is really cute. At 11 o'clock, there are harbor seals sticking their heads out of the water at 10 o'clock now. They just dove down. They were doing a behavior called throttling, and it's basically these guys just sticking up their heads, pointing it right up to the sky, and they're taking a quick power nap without having to haul out.
Elkhorn, so there's no Elkhorn today.
Good job, guys. Good job.
So what do you do with that information?
We give it to a person that works at the reserve. We've been collecting a lot of information for the past. Yeah, and it's just statistics that we use for their data.
So they would probably look for trends and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, thank you folks so much for coming out with us today, spending your Easter Sunday with us.
Happy Easter.
Yeah.
We usually let you know what restaurants are good, what's going on. I don't know what they have going on this Easter. I know a lot of people don't. There's a food market over there, right down the road on the left. There's a Thai restaurant there in the Moss Landing Road that's pretty good. My favorite in this area for sure is called Lemongrass. I'd also like to say a big thank you to your naturalist, Brianna. She did a wonderful job today. So round of applause for Brianna.
Good job, Brianna.
And Brianna is working very hard to go up there. And tips for your naturalists are always appreciated. Certainly help her work away at those college loans.
Yeah, right.
She does also have a Venmo account out with us today. Thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. If anyone got a really awesome one to do.
Sarah got one, but when everything about 7. Oh, that's good.
Easy to do. Alright, the folks are all set for the youngest ones. Those life jackets, just leave them on the bench and I'll take care of them for you.
Or is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. It does. All right. You want to go?
All right. Thank you very much.
Glad you came out.
Have a blessed day. It was fun. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was fun. Amazing. Love it. Was good. Time to eat. I'm hungry. Beautiful. Nice. Okay guys, that concludes the trip of the day. The Elkhorn Safari. See you. Bye. So guys, ito naman ang next kong puntahan. God bless. Well watching. Alright. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Ito guys, oh, mga campers. Mga winter Californian. Siguro galing ito sila sa mga North Alaska, Canada. Or whoever galing sa mga malamig na area. Ito yung mga RVs nila guys. They come up in here, spend couple of months here. Tapos kung iinit na yung lugar nila, tsaka na sila babalik doon. Or they're just basically campers, the retirees or young generations that they love to travel. So parang bahay na rin nila yan, guys. And they travel all over United States, Mexico, Canada, Alaska. So ito yung area, may mga hookups dito ng electricity at sa mga water. Alright guys, see ya, bye!